Good evening. Welcome back to another episode of Grey Man's Profits for the advanced learners, and today we're talking about the crisis that is money. Well, let's do a deep dive. I want you guys to familiarize yourself with the S&P 500. S&P 500 is basically the best performing index fund on the stock market. Well, it has the most reliable returns, being roughly about 9% per annum. Why is this important? Well, when you look at the influx of new money each year, which equals between 9 and 10% per year. If you're wondering why they're exactly the same, this would indicate that all the new growth in the S&P 500 is just the money printer. So, in a closed system, if you look at the intrinsic value, that means that it's not actually increasing in value. Everything else is depreciating, and that's holding its value. So why is this important? Well, if you think about it, okay, this is a better example. Gold. This is a gold bar. Gold over the last few months or the last few years averagely raises about 15%. But this year it is skyrocketed. And all traders are going, oh my God, this is a great opportunity. Wow. But what they don't realize is it's connected to your dollar. They're intrinsically connected, meaning if one goes up, the other one goes down. So for the average person, let's say that you don't have a flexible income. You don't have a way to generate non-linear payments. You work a job. The company pays you, and that's your salary. That's what you survive off. But every time this dollar goes down, let's say you make $100,000 a year. The next year, you make $90,000. You still earn at the $100,000, but it's only worth $90,000. And if the years tick on and tick on and tick on, the salaries don't increase. So you're wondering, why can't I pay for all these other things I used to be able to afford? And you go, damn, inflation is crazy. No, it's everything that's gaining value is staying exactly the same. So how is one of the ways that you can escape this? Well, unfortunately, there's only 2 or 3 of them, so that you create the relative wealth, relative to the amount that the dollar or inflation is increasing. Well, you can either, as you have a portfolio, you diversify. So you diversify your risk across multiple other platforms and hope that one succeeds. Or if you're an average individual, the only way that you generate new money is either you use usury and loan out your own money, or you create a product. Otherwise, I'm sorry. That's all it is. It was a startling fact to me as well. So I hope you have a lovely evening, and welcome back to Grey Man's Profits.